Dum dum dum. Yeah, I'm gonna fill it. I'm gonna fill these pinholes, and we'll get it right. I'm gonna do it right. So at least the pinholes will be filled, and I'll feel a little bit about myself and getting this done. So yeah, we're gonna mix the stuff up. I think I'm gonna take this spreader. I think I have a pair of scissors or shears I can cut that. I don't know. I'm looking for something, guys, and looking the other way. Alright, let's see if I can just... I took a blow dryer to the cans, because when it's cold, it doesn't really move too well. That looks about equal parts. Let's cover this back up. And it's the same thing, just mixing it up. Nothing crazy. There's actually quite a bit of this stuff in here. Fixing plastic parts, I would assume that this stuff works great. I actually have a couple of plastic parts that I gotta fix. I got my grill, and there's a piece of the grill that's missing, but I think Jeff, I think he did a grill fix. He used styrofoam, and he made a mold out of the styrofoam, then he injected epoxy into it, and then he melted the styrofoam away with lacquer thinner. And I was looking back in them videos, and I can't seem to find it. So if anybody knows a link to that, send me up. Alright. Like I say, this stuff does not spread. It's not spreader friendly. It's very unfriendly. I know I'm gonna have a true edge here, a hard edge, but I don't care because I'm gonna feather it out. I'm gonna pretty much, I just want to fill that hole. That's all I'm gonna do, and I don't want to be spreading this stuff all over the place like I did last time. Alright, so that's that one. Let's do this one. And we're going to take the steering wheel back upstairs in the heat, and we're going to let it cure for a couple of days. Okay, it's all filled up, all the pinholes and pits, and we're just going to let that dry for a couple of days, scuff it up, and reshoot it. That's right. Smashed it. Chipped this whole edge right where the seam was. I knew I was going to have a problem with this right here between the two. I'm just going to touch it up. I'm going to try to blend it in. I'm scuffing it down with a Scotch-Brite now. I want to keep touching it with my hands. I'm going to grab the airbrush. I want to try to shade this area in and try to finish the teeth and the flame there. And then I'm just going to use the blend and clear with the candy mix and just touch it up. So this will be considered, I guess, a repair. Oh well, it is what it is. Got my sponge back in now. It was in the process of doing this that this thing rolled and hit hard. Chipped this all here, so I had to chase it all back and get all the loose stuff off. So, oh well. And things we gotta do, I guess, and things that happen to us. Alright, so let me try to button this up and re-gussy it up, and then I'm gonna just try to clear just this area here, and I'll just roll the tape with a soft edge and come back and buff it all out afterwards. Or I might just clear the whole thing all together again. We'll see how it goes, because this is all down and buffed. You still have a lot of that proudness there with the flame. You can see it. You can actually, but whatever. Alright guys, see ya. Okay, I got it all reshaded in. I got the flame somewhat. And now I'm just going to get some green candy, fog it in, try to melt it into this little section here. Now I'm going to mask off sections that I don't want to get all oversprayed on, and we're just going to try to concentrate on this little square here. Maybe go up a little higher and a little lower. Not too worried about it, because this part of the column is the top where it's okay. It's been, you can see all this. It's just right where the directional is, which you know is probably like around a 9 o'clock position. So it is what it is. Hopefully this candy will blend in, and because it is essentially blending clear mixed. So hopefully it'll blend in. I'm gonna mask off what I don't want it candied, and I'll bring it back and see how it looks after that. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, it's all blended in. There's no sharp edges, but there is, you can see where it peeled. I didn't sand it enough. But I'm going to bury this all in clear. I'm going to re-clear the whole thing. I'm going to scuff it all up, wipe it all down, and re-clear it. So the chipping went away. It's all one color again, and it's all blended, and it looks okay. But man, when you start mating surfaces like this, and you paint over them together, I guess usually have a little bit of things like go wrong. I just touched it too. I just touched it, plink. So now I'm kind of hesitant about putting it in the car. What happens when the keys are going to be rubbing up against it and stuff. But I'm just going to re-clear it again. I'm going to re-clear the whole collar and try to reseal it, so I'll have like triple the amount of clear on this. Should be enough protection. Alright guys, so that's that. That's a fix. I don't know if you're going to want to see it cleared, but yeah, things happen. But we got it fixed. We got it blended back in. And you can see the matte finish to the gloss. That's where I just fogged in all the candy and the blending clear. So you just got to be careful with your finished parts, I guess. And we still have the steering wheel. I said I wasn't going to fix it, but I am. I did. Actually, I'm just got to finish. I got to sand it up. All the pits are filled up. And I got to sand that up, but that really took all my wind out of my sails when that happened. So yeah, so tomorrow, depending on the weather, it was beautiful today. It was like 55. It's starting to go down now. We got an even score here, 53 in and 53 out, and it's nice though. Tomorrow's supposed to be a little bit warmer and sunny, and I think we're gonna get in like close to 60 tomorrow. So I might just crank the heat up in here and throw some clear on that. Alright, here we go. It's clear time. I gotta try to fill, I don't know if it's the camera's pick. Yeah, right there. You see that little ledge? I gotta try to fill that up. I'm gonna go with a full cup of clear. I got the detail gun, and we're just gonna light it up. And I'm not even gonna sand. I'm not even gonna buff it afterwards. I don't care. It's a little cool. We're in the chicken farm. Joey's here. He got his flames done, and we're gonna load this up. Alright guys, see you in a bit. Alright, 8 coats of clear. Still got a little bit of proudness on that flame, but I definitely got good coverage on this now, so I'm not too worried about it. And we fixed the problem, which was where the hell is it? Where the hell is it? Which one was it? Oh, right there. That skull. This one right here. One with the crack in his head. So it's all fixed. Take 2. We're doing twosies today. We finished that, and I'm going to try to finish this. Getting there though. Just about done. The old steering wheel. So I got this little bit left to sand. This is all cleaned up. This is all sand and filled. And we're going to do that the second time over too. So twosies today. Alright, I'll bring it back when that's in paint too. Alright guys, see you in a bit. Hey, twosies, all done. All done. A little flat spot right there. You can see it. See the little seam? But I'm going to live with that. There you go. Did it again. Well, that steering wheel is done. And, column's done, or redone. It's like the 3rd time. We had the bleed out, and then I had this, and then, yeah, it's about the 3rd time I've worked on this thing. So, the only part you're going to see is this. This gets underneath the dash, like right about here. So you're gonna see this. You have the steering wheel here, and that's about it. You got skulls with smashed up heads. And you got some shading in there, broken teeth. That was where the error was. Was it there? No, it was right here. It was this one. This right here. The guy with the smashed head. And you can see the edge of the flame. There's some like candy dots there, but I don't know. It is what it is. Like I said, I gotta refine my taping, my masking. I have a real tough time with digging in. So I want to go get some masking rolls. You got those rolls, right, Joe? The masking rolls, the big 12-inch wide rolls, like masking tape, but it's like a thinner. Because I was using automotive paint, tape, and I really have to dig in to cut it.
I was using a pre-mask.
Pre-mask?
Pre-mask. One full section of pre-mask.
Yeah, it's like it's like a big roll of tape,
yeah.
12 inches wide.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I gotta get. It doesn't. You don't have to really dig in to cut it either, right? You just pour it lightly. Yeah. See, I'm learning. You always learn. You gotta learn. All right. So that's that, and that's that. Oh, it's a sugar. It's a 3-foot. I actually did the hood hinges and sandblasted them. So we got old school flames. We got an old school steering wheel. And we got a stupid steering column. It's driving me nuts. This never wants to be done. So this is Mark from the chicken farm. Hey Joey, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, fellas. Peace.